Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am transforming myself into Pennywise the Clown from It, the Bill Skarsgård version, and this is what I came up with. I did go downstairs and scared my mum by accident, so I don't think it's completely terrible, but it was definitely a challenge and it definitely didn't go right a lot of the time. Most of the time, all of the time. Anyway, if you want to see how I transform myself from basic white girl to basic white clown, then please keep watching. But before we get into the video, if you haven't already, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I always love to see new faces on my channel. And also, if you enjoy Halloween content, then please give this video a big thumbs up. Anyway, let's get straight into it. Alright, so to start, I just glued my brows to my head using my brow soap. If you have a glue stick, that would be a better option, but I don't have one, so brow soap it is. And next I'm just taking a damp sponge and some white face paint, and I'm just going to cover my entire face white. God, this is gonna take a little while. Basically what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to build this up in layers until I feel like I am covered enough. Oh dear. Okay, that's fine. I think the sponge was a bit wet. It is my favourite horror film ever. I thought they did really well building tension, but also obviously It is a Stephen King novel, so it's not like just, I don't know, some random horror where people got together and decided, oh, let's just make loads of jump scares. Like, there's actually a storyline, and I think the storyline is really, really interesting. The first It, oh my god. I remember watching that and seeing like the final monster form, and I was just like, what? It was just so weird. So yeah, I wasn't really a fan of the first one. I didn't think it was that good, but the second one, like, oh my god. I didn't know if I was gonna be scared, because you know when like you've seen the monster or the demon or whatever it is, it takes away a lot of like the scare factor for me, and I don't know why I find that, but considering I knew it was a clown, just from that first scene where it's like, "Hiya, Georgie." Honestly, I was terrified. But I love, like I said, in my skull thing, I absolutely love horror films. It kind of felt appropriate to do Pennywise. I think I'm just gonna keep trying to layer this up and see how things come out. Got a big line here. Why have I got a big line there? I'm assuming it's from where I swiped earlier, but surely... Oh, I don't know. This is just getting worse. Oh my god, this is really annoying. I'm just gonna take a little kind of square brush thing. This just came with the paint set. And I'm going to paint over my eyebrows. Oh crap. Okay, I think that's as good as I'm gonna get on the white face paint. I don't know if it's just my technique or if it's the paint or the fact that I'm using a sponge, but this was very difficult to do. I still have a nice streaky patch here, but it's fine. I think we'll just move on. So I think the easiest thing to do would be Oh, by the way, I've kept my forehead basically not done because the wig that I have comes down to kind of here-ish. So I'll finish up like my head at the end when I have the wig on. So I think it'd be good to do the eyes and the lips last and underneath to do kind of the shadow. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix a bit of black and white and get a nice grey colour, and I'm just gonna dab that on top of the white using a sponge to get more of a grey kind of dirty tone overall. I'm just gonna kind of splatter it here and there, and then I might draw some cracks in the skin. I'll see how I get on. It's just stuck to that bit. Oh. If you're using a sponge, don't swipe, because where I swiped, it's just created this little hole. Ugh. Okay, so what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to use some of that NARS setting powder I used for the skull transformation video, and I'm just going to set the paint that I've done so far. I'm also going to use black eyeshadow to start on the eyes, just because looking at a picture of him, it's quite smoky, so yeah. I'm going back into the BeautyBay Brights palette. I'm going to take my finger and use some of this black shade, and I'm just going to do a ring around my eyes. Taking a fluffy brush and a bit more of the black shade, I'm just going to start kind of smoking it out a little bit. I'm gonna use this smaller brush to smudge under my eyes. Also seems to come quite far into the inner corner here. I think with this, it's best to just stamp the colour on, because whenever I try to blend, it's just moving whatever's underneath. So for the mouth and the lines, I'm going to be mixing a little bit of red and the black shade, so it just comes out a nice dark red. The shape kind of goes out this way and then down towards the corner, and then I need to draw that kind of, you know, that weird smile that Bill Skarsgård does. Yeah, I can't do that, so I'm just going to draw it on. Okay, so I've also just added a little bit of blue in there just to make it slightly more dark purpley red as opposed to dark browny red. Have a nice little tash now. Okay, let's just fill those in. I'm just going to draw a black line here. Oh god, this really makes my teeth look yellow. Ew. Right, and now the lines need to kind of come this way, so try and get that same mix of blue and black and red again. They kind of come like this and go up that way, so it's a bit far out. This side is not really going all that well. I'm gonna have to do this up onto the wig anyway. They're supposed to be like solid lines, but I think it looks creepier when it's done badly. And I did it completely on purpose, I swear. Okay, Alright, I'm just going to blacken up my eyelids using some face paint. Try and make the edges a bit messy. I'm just gonna go grab the wig and finish up the top of my head, and then I will, that's what we're doing. Okay, so going back into our white shade. So on the website it said that this should take to face paint, so we'll see. Oh yes, very good. Because this is literally a Pennywise wig, but why would you sell it if he's got a white face? At least it seems to be taken to the paint. Very kind of them to include the forehead wrinkles, even though he doesn't actually have any. I guess this is what I get for ordering wigs off of Amazon. Right, let's just see how well I can disguise this line. I'm just going to take a little bit more black with the white. Going to dab that kind of up here. Taking a little bit of black, a little bit of white, and I'm just going to, oh, I think my iPad's dead. Okay, I'm just going to have to do this from memory. I'm just going to draw on, he had like some eyebrows, but they were more like shadows. Kind of big arches, big like McDonald's ends. I'm gonna get a bit more of that red shade, and I'm going to continue the line up. I honestly look like Ronald McDonald gone wrong. Dab over these eyebrows. Just gonna get a little bit more black. I'm just gonna deepen this line here. So I just put my costume on and finished my intro and outro and realised that I forgot to do my nose. So let's just quickly do that right now. Cleaning up today is going to be so much fun. I've lost my reference picture because my iPad has died. So I'm just going to kind of wing this. From what I remember, the nose is kind of very long this way, like almost like an oval shape. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm basically just going to keep it nice and simple. It's not particularly going my way today, I have to say. I look more like Chip and Dale. Oh my goodness gracious me. This is just getting bigger and bigger now. And this is the final result. This video was really fun to film. It was definitely a challenge. I've never worked with face paints before, especially not in this kind of capacity. So I have to say, considering everything, I think I did a decent job. I could definitely do better, but thankfully this video wasn't a tutorial, it was just a transformation. So hopefully you enjoyed watching this. I do have some more Halloween content coming out. I'm going to be doing stuff that's more kind of eye makeup for Halloween if you don't want to get all dressed up, and also probably a few more costumes. I'll just see how I get on. But if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I always love to have new people on my channel. But anyway, I'm gonna go wash all this off my face now because my face feels like it's starting to crack into oblivion and I might actually just evaporate. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Totally fine. I'm trying. Face paint doesn't taste very nice. I'm sure most of you knew that, but just in case you didn't, taste shit. Okay, how the fudge am I gonna do this? I have never felt more sexy in my life. Oh. Oh yes, oh, fashion.